What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a love and marriage Huntsville extra, honey. We got Martell Hook-Headed Holt. He recently sat down and did an interview with Mr. Carlos King. And you know Miss Robinson loves dragging Hook-Headed. Okay, so without further ado, you guys, I'm going to play some of that audio. And Miss Robinson, honey, will be in and out with her commentary.
When it comes to you and your ex-wife, how are you two doing right now?
Collectively, I think we're doing good. We're doing much better after court, you know? We would have been doing amazing if both of us, now let me be real, we would have been doing great if she was following what the judge put out a long time ago. You know, her being held in contempt of court on so many different levels is what caused me to be upset and angry, you know? Because I don't want to take her to court. I kept asking her to just abide by what the judge's orders are. That's it.
Child, shut up. You took her to court because you want full custody of the kids. You want her to pay you child support, even though you the one that lied to her all these years and cheated on her and put her through hell. Okay, make it make sense. Don't be trying to make it into, yeah, well, she just needs to abide by what the judge is saying. And I question whatever judge you may have that knows your character and that's allegedly taking your side. Okay, make it make sense. You two are to co-parent on your own terms. Like when she has the kids, she got the kids. When you got them, you got them. We see you constantly breaking and entering to get to your kids. Okay. We actually just saw on this past episode that you didn't even come back to pick up Mariah. You made that big of a fuss about not being invited to her and Malia's birthday party, but you didn't even go and pick them up later on that day, and Melody offered that to you. Like, child, make it make sense. He told that baby, yeah, I can't come back to get you today. I'll get y'all on Monday. Child, like, you're inconsistent. Behavior reflects intentions. He never had any intentions on, getting those children and spending time with them on their birthday. He did that to be disrespectful to Melody, to disrespect her boundaries, to disrespect Miss Van and try to put her in her place. He did that because he's a narcissist who is an attention seeker. Most of them are attention seekers, and they love breaking up any type of order that you may be trying to have in your life. They thrive off of chaos and confusion, okay? And God is not the author of confusion. Martell Hook-Headed Holt is. Okay, make it make sense.
And now that she is, be in a much better place, you know? If one of the kids got to go to the doctor, she call, let me know what happened. If something goes on at the school, if I don't already know, she's going to call me and enlighten me what's going on. Or, now. Martell,
I wouldn't call his ass for nothing. He one of them people, he like to take an inch and, act like it's a mile, so child, Melody girl, I would watch that with the communication, but maybe the judge is telling her to talk to this fool. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and I wouldn't do it.
I need one at a time where you get the kids for me. Yes, I watch kids for like 3 or 4 days. And hey, Mel, I'm about to go out of town, you watch the kids. I will, Martell, and I took the kids, she got the kids and kept them for a couple of days for me. And I think that's what effective co-parenting is.
Oh, shut your ass up, because that ain't what we heard before, nigga. She would call you, you would say, nope, I can't get the kids, I got something else to do, and then you want to get all upset and your big head ass feelings, okay, and try to make it look like she's the worst mother ever because she has to reach out and get other babysitters. Okay, so child, this man is so controlling, he's delusional. Carlos, honey, I don't know why you are going around on this campaign of like promoting this narcissistic man on all these platforms, honey. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's a good look. I really don't.
giving that parent first right of refusal. I mean, that's what effective co-parenting is, knowing that parent is a parent 24/7, no matter if I have custody of the kids this week, like I have them now. If Melanie says she want to get the kids for a day or take them out to eat while I have them, of course, come and get them. I would love that. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm trying to get her there. If I want to get the kids for any particular reason, any day, like she'll be cool with that. But it's just right now it's been forced by the courts for her to do certain things. But I mean, I'm loving it though. And I mean that's just the way parents should be anyway. Like she mentioned.
Child, you ain't no regular parent. Okay, you think that you regular and normal and easy to deal with, hook-headed? Okay, no.
This morning, Mother's Day coming up Sunday, and she told me, I got to go look at the court paperwork to see what it's supposed to be. I was like, no, it doesn't. You don't have to look at that. Whatever you want to do, you just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't you just say that she should be abiding by the judge's rules? So make it make sense, okay? Like, woo, child.
So since day one, I've been trying to co-parent the best that I could. And so, yeah, now she is.
Child, you ain't trying to co-parent. You trying to control your ex-wife. Okay?
Very well. Very well.
Well, look, I think at the end of the day, hearing that you two are getting along and what that means for you two is a great start. And again, we'll dive more after reunion because she's not going to defend herself. But
call her right quick. I love that. That's what I want.
You hear that? Call her. Now the whole interview needs to be about Mel with his obsessed ass. He's obsessed. Okay, he gives stalker vibes, honey. Child, Miss Robinson couldn't be fooling with hook-headed. Melody, girl, you're going to need a restraining order. You're going to need a security guard. You're going to need a few of the boys in blue, honey, on your team to deal with this fool. For real. All right, you guys, let's get some comments, honey, from the people to see what they think about all of this. One person says, I hate that Carlos continues to condone this man's disgusting behavior. Another person says, Martell damaged his home and still tries to control Mel. Poor Mel. This narcissist who lacks intelligence is exhausting. Hell yeah, he lack intelligence. Okay, old hook-headed fool. Okay. Another person says Mel is a narcissist too. It's hard to watch, and her fans are just as devilish and woman-scorned as she is. Another person says, I was okay with Martell until he said I did everything right with my marriage. No one does everything right, especially the adulterer. That shows no growth, no self-awareness. Sir, be better, be real, just be. Another person says Mel propped Martell up to feed his ego. Martell's mom did the same. Coleslaw did the same. Have you noticed Martell cannot do anything successful on his own? Ooh, child, I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Another person says this man keeps blaming Mel for the reason why people don't like him. He is so delusional. Another person says, so basically Martell wanted to celebrate Mariah's birthday on Melody's expense since he didn't want to celebrate it separately at his cost and on his time. Exactly. Another person says no one wants to see Melody and Martell back together. Another person says it's interesting how Martell tries to make Melody out to be the bad parent. This situation was created because of Martell. He does not understand boundaries. Martell constantly contradicts himself. Yes, he does. Another person says she, Melody, never once accused Martell of being a bad or absent father. Her issue is you are doing things to try and get back with her, excessively calling her for things not relating to the kids, exactly, but her personally. She wants you to stop coming for her and just keep communication about the kids. Exactly. But you can't do that with a narcissist. They are going to force themselves on you because they feel like, oh, y'all were married for all those years. You had all these kids. You owe him. This is how they think, you guys. They really do feel like you owe them your life and you don't. Another person says Martell is the worst type of man. He's a likable monster that causes hell behind closed doors. It's scary how the pygmies are saying Mel is bitter when they've been separated for almost 5 years. Martell had a side baby, concerned about her fees, money she's making, and who she's dating, and everything else besides his kids. Exactly. Another person says, I'm done with Martell. It's always Mel's fault, but no accountability on his part. Exactly. Another person says the look on Carlos's face means he knows Martell is lying. You took her to court to take her kids away. Melody is a good mother. Martell, you messed up. Stop blaming Mel for you being irresponsible. Another person says Carlos is trying hard to make Martell look like a decent human being, and it's not working because he is exactly who he shows us he is. Exactly. A narcissistic control freak. Okay? Another person says, honey, I am praying for Mel's safety. This man is clearly a threat. Another person says he still wants Melody back and he can't even deny it. If she's truly as bad as he paints her, then why does he even consider taking her back? Exactly. Another person says, stop it, Carlos. You are insulting our intelligence with this Sheree and Martell thing. We're not stupid and we are not amused. Exactly. They got a fake Planet Fitness situationship, honey. Okay? Another person says, I don't know what black woman wants to see Martell and Melody back together. That's a traumatized woman. Wow. That's sad to even think about. No one wants to put Melody back in that toxic situation. Another person says, in this interview, Martell clearly showed his hand. Now that Melody is abiding by the court order, we're doing better. A few minutes later, I should be able to come to a birthday party. I'm the father, regardless of what the court said. Get the hell out of here. He's a dang on narcissist. You better say it, girl. Another person says Martell is speaking out of both sides of his mouth. He states he wants her to abide by the court's ruling, but then complains about her looking at the court docs about Mother's Day. Exactly. Another person says Martell still does not understand the concept of divorce nor the consequences of his actions. Yep. Another person says, I can't wait until Melody responds to this bull. His version of co-parenting effectively is her doing what he wants her to do. Exactly. Another person says he's still not taking accountability for ruining his marriage. Exactly. Another person says, can y'all please stop talking about Melody? She's not there to defend the lies. The lies. Another person says Martell just told on himself. He definitely leaked those court documents. Another person says, why would Mel need to tell her dad that he can plan a party? She didn't wait for his permission to have one. Just be a parent and do it instead of intruding on her space on her days. Exactly. Another person says, Martell Holt exhibits traits of a narcissistic sociopath. Carlos, you need to stop elevating this person who has serious mental issues. Not mental issues, but it's true. Martell and Melody Cherie have been divorced for 3 years. Please stop trying to put them back together. Martell does not respect the courts, Melody's boundaries, etc. What he needs to do is get with Sheree the peasant and any other woman or folks he wants to have sex with. Ooh, child. Another person says no one wants to co-parent with an abusive narcissist. The kids will dislike or hate him in due time. Another person says, I refuse to believe that any black woman wants to see Mel and Mr. Nasty back together. I think that Carlos had mentioned in his interview with Martell that women would stop him and say, oh, I miss Mel and Martell being together. And like, child, I don't know who them women is, but honey, y'all need a prayer and serious help, honey, because Melody don't want to go back into the burning house. Okay, it was a burning house dealing with Martell. Another person says, honey, one thing Martell is gonna do is project and deflect. Oh, that's a good one, honey. He keeps accusing Melody of the thing he is guilty of doing. Melody, stop trying to control me. He is trying to take blame away from himself and assign it to Mel to make her look bad. And of course, him wear the I'm a good guy hat. Yep. Martell has the bitter baby daddy syndrome. Yep, it really does exist, you guys. How come Melody doesn't disturb Martell when it's his time with the kids, whether it's holidays or parties? Exactly, because she got a life and business and stuff to do, honey. Another person says Mel gets attacked all the time behind his lies. The ish ain't even fair. Another person says Martell wants to control Mel and how things should go according to him. Nobody wants to see Mel back with Martell after he cheated and made a child during his marriage. I actually felt like he should have married the side piece since she was worth jeopardizing his family for. Exactly, but honey, he still got her up on that bench, honey, okay? Another person says Martell has someone giving him answers through that earpiece. He always seems insincere during his interviews. He is totally obsessed with Mel. Yeah, let me call her now. Why don't you call her now? That type of stuff that says that you are obsessed. Another person says we're judging by what we see, not by anything Mel has said. We're not stupid. We heard the recording that wasn't made up neither. Yep, they talking about that damn recording of Melody recording Hook-headed, telling them damn kids he go get them on a Monday and not the same day as their birthday, because he didn't give a damn about their birthday. It's just all about crashing Melody's party. Okay, it's all about not following rules. Okay, you know, doing stuff in the opposite direction, okay, to piss off your ex-wife that don't want you no more, okay? The biggest way, you guys, you know, you are dealing with somebody that has a narcissistic personality is they refuse to cooperate, okay? Another person says Carlos is enabling this man and his bad behavior is sickening. Carlos is enabling abuse of black women. Protect black women, period. Another person says, finally, I heard in this interview Martell give Mel her props for being talented. I really think that she is the true breakout star in their marriage, and it was a power struggle because of her talent, and that made him insecure. So he lashed out through cheating. I also think he is not fully committed to Sheree because he has hopes to be back with Mel, which is okay. Just be honest about it. Ooh, that was a good comment. I do think he was jealous of Mel. A lot of men, you know, if they feel jealous of you or threatened by you, you know, they could be very insecure and resentful towards your success, towards your talents, towards your friendships and relationships you have with other people. So yeah, honey, you gotta watch out for that. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.